to the north of our location.
Copy 261, Bryson Hatch, one aerial firework north of the location, and 207, affirmative, if you could go to the METAC 2.
Copy. You make sure 214 copy that as well.
214?
Copy, thank you.
2248.
We're clear.
Copy 314 is clear, 2249. 107.
So 279 en route.
Copy, and just be advised, please take the service roads as only roads available and turn to METAC 2.
So 279, what's your location we're going to?
279, you're going to Lexington and eastbound 94. They're looking just to block the entrance.
Copy en route.
2250.
207.
207.
Just so I can keep track, you canceled 214, now I have 279, correct?
Affirmative, I was just notified that they wanted a 2 or 3 car.
No, that's fine, I just want to be able to keep track of who's out there, thank you.
You're welcome, 2250.
Squad 279.
279.
Just to confirm, Lexington, the ramp for 94, and METAC 4, correct?
It's going to be METAC 2.
Got it.
2250. So that's going to be 78 that is not that's less than no, they can't. 311 will be off. Copy 311 in the back. 511, did you copy?
Oh, copy.
22.
do you have a separate fire call at 352 Okuda?
Six, it's, and one at 352 Okuda for an alarm.
Copy, thank you.
You're welcome, 2253.
Make some noise!
163, we can go. 31 is on Western. And back. 163, copy.
Black lives don't matter here! Black lives don't matter here! Black lives don't matter here!
They just want Western shut down on both sides.
Are starting to now walk over the freeway. So they've walked over, I see at least 3 police officers in brown shirts. Most likely
Tell them, bitch, and break it off!
deputies that have walked over the median to get onto this side of the freeway.
There's another car that can start to 94 Western to shut down the other side.
Off of the freeway onto this exit. This is the Marion Kellogg exit. This is the exit.
On the other side! On the other side! On the other side!
So the riot police are lining themselves. You can see them. They're going to prevent people from taking the 5th Street or the 10th Street exit.
There's another district for the block traffic. 94 Western.
The police are just stopping people from going to a specific entity, and they're going to try to
They are with us!
Copy.
Thank you!
They're stopping people again.
163 will be at Union Western. Logic.
Copy. Copy, 2256.
You good?
219.
219.
111 Cesar Chavez, Christine Lickers on a crim damage complaint regarding the color's roof shingles that were taken off and thrown. Believes it was done by some neighborhood juveniles who are not on scene.
Copy.
2256.
Cancel up.
219, you can clear.
Copy today.
2257. 214.
214.
214 4th Street East, the Union Depot and the suspects. To me on the Sibley side, there's mail down, nothing further. Came in from the engine itself.
Copy.
2257.
We're blocking southbound traffic at Western at Uni.
Copy, southbound traffic, 257.
We are going through a little bit of changing up some of our gear right now. Thank you for staying with us. We now have a new cameraman, Andrews, in the back. Behind us, the police have amassed themselves in a... I don't know if they're riot police. They look like brown shirts. I can't tell if they're riot police yet.
If he is on the air, we have 511, take 4, please.
Response unit, and then they'll pull the riot police in. But it looks like on the left side, there's riot police. On the right side, I can't see any shields or helmets dingling in the breeze or in the light, but I'm not sure. Okay. We're gonna have to go back.
386.
All right, everybody, thank you all for tuning in. This is Nico from Nico Riot. So Lorenzo, Andrew out here. This is the riot police. People are amassed behind us. We got to go down for a second. I apologize. We apologize. We got to go down. We come right back up. Thank you. Tune in. Unicorn.
Arcade.
Copy arcade. Thank you. 2259.
We'll take the panic.
36 Earl Street is my anonymous caller complaining of music coming from the house in the area.
Copy.
36 is also outside yelling. Nobody should call the police either.
366, copy.
27. 311.
Female confirms the baby's okay. You can cancel 511.
Copy 511. You can cancel. What 511?
Okay, thank you.
532.
What 511 are you calling?
Affirmative. For 311, you can cancel to the call on Ames. And then also, can you take 4, please?
4.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
You're welcome, 2301. Copy, 2301. Four. 98 Jessamine Avenue West on States is yelling someone has assaulted her vehicle, ramming other vehicles. Minnesota plate 824 Sierra Lima Alpha.
Receive.
And 264, this comp is not cooperative.
Copy that.
2302.
Chris 1, clear that. Make us primary on that call.
2302.
Go ahead.
Caller stating it's her ex-husband and he has a gun, not answering any other questions.
Copy. We're going to stage your Jessamine race from our squads.
Copy, CJ, the Jessamine race.
257.
Copy, 2303.
627.
2303.
2217 south.
Copy, 2303.
The eyes on just multiple people running back between the houses. No fucking time. And there's a vehicle up on the sidewalk in front of the house.
Copy, multiple people running from the house to the cars. One car on the side of the house, 23.
Hands up! Don't shoot! 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 Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
They cannot stop us. They will intimidate us. And they can't back. They are trained. Once you get behind them, 2-6. They are trained. Once you get behind them,
264.
264.
Callers advising that the ex-husband does have a permit to carry, does not have a gun now. Could be the son's girlfriend's family that was ramming the vehicles in the area.
I would, and whatever they're negotiating, they're probably letting them know right now. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, because you can see the
2305.
option to go to the right side, and I would imagine if you do that.
And the police are not hurting them; they're making their own. We'll see if there might be some officers behind them, but.
Savannah car that can start bringing us 521 current current systematic responding to a male in the park with a WAP on infection.
One, two, two, and oh.
If you remain in the area which was just described, regardless of the purpose,
Copy, 2306.
you'll be in violation of Minnesota statute 6097.
264 is at Park in Lawson. There's squads.
Behind you, exit off the ramp.
Copy, 264, Park in Lawson.
You have 5 minutes to disperse.
625, I'm at Park and Jessamine.
You're hearing the state trooper right there. Oh, here comes the special operations unit. Full on in camo gear.
Copy, 625, Park in
You
Jessamine.
just heard the state trooper give the first direct
261, we're
warning to evacuate
closer to Rice
the
Street
area
on
in 5
Jessamine.
minutes.
Still a bunch of parties in
That's
front.
the special operation unit. We talked to them a little bit earlier today. They have their own little equipment and their own little uniforms.
Altercation with his wife about 5 to 10 minutes ago. The wife left with her 2 kids. The compass was to be seen. She's a 39-year-old young female, less than a black 98 Honda CRV. In route. 27.
314 GOA, 366.
Copy, 314, 366 at clear GOA 207. Like, he does have blood on him. Second party.
Okay, we're just shy of Jessamine on Park. I haven't seen him yet. Why don't we have cars start moving up?
625, I copy. 262 copies. We're on foot north side of the street.
261, it looks like they're evaluating damage to the cars down here. We're walking up.
Copy, walking up to the address 2308.
You can add a 2-4 X-ray pre-help. And the addresses involved are going to be
west, and then the house to the west of there. Forget it.
Copy 98 West Jessamine, one house to the left, involved 2308.
261 will be 104 west.
Copy 104 West Jessamine, 2309.
65 is code 4. 1 to 5, 10 minutes away of these two males looking northbound.
Copy code 4 on scene. 2 males walking northbound, 2309.
There is blood inside minivan, passenger side of the vehicle, so if there's been caught running around, it might be.
We brought it on the passenger side, and anyone running around bleeding might be involved, 29.
209, I believe they have the plate. It's 824 X-ray Charlie Alpha.
So you know that we're both human. We both bleed the same. I love you all. I don't hate anybody.
Ain't none of these hoes trained to combat. That's why they shoot first and ask questions later. We got this big motherfucker right here with a stick. You know he ain't on shit. And that's what it is, bro. Win. Fuck y'all.
Wow, they're using the LRAD. They're now using the LRAD from the Special Response Team.
Police Department, please disperse. This is an unlawful assembly. Please disperse. This is Trooper Sarah J. Trooper with the Minnesota State Patrol. I hereby declare this to be an unlawful assembly.
They're now using the LRAD.
Assembled at this location immediately disperse, which means to break up this assembly. Do not do so, be arrested, or subject to other police action. Other police action, use of civil disturbance agents or less lethal conditions, which could cause risk of injury to those who remain. Minnesota Statute 609705 prohibits remaining present at an unlawful assembly. If you remain in the area which was just described, regardless of your purpose of remaining, you'll be in violation of Minnesota Statute 609705. The following routes of dispersal are available. Take the ramp, exit ramp immediately to your right. You have 5 minutes to remove from the area.
So that was the second 5-minute dispersal.
We shut this down! We shut this down! You look like Boy Scouts. You look like Boy Scouts with sticks. You look like Boy Scouts with sticks. That's what you look like. Your mothers would be ashamed of you. You look like Boy Scouts with sticks.
Please answer my question. We come with no weapons. We come in peace. We stand in here protesting. We got our hands up. Now one of us has a weapon.
The criminal! 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 Dirty cop! Scumbags! Hey, he's taking a movie! Wait for him! Wave! Hi! Wait for him! Here he is! Wave! Wave!
If you want to stay here, see what they want to subject you to, that is your choice. But for the rest of us, we are going to continue this march back off the highway, all right? Y'all can do that. No one says you can't do what you want to do.
So what he's saying is there's two types of people in this crowd now. As I said earlier, it's some of them here for Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So if you're here for Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, it's time for you to go. Y'all don't need to be here. If you really here to make a change and take a stand, you gonna stay your ass on this highway. All right? All right.
Bill and 94. Bill, do the big on Bill.
You're here. A license to kill. Your fear is not 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 a license to kill.
Cannot guarantee your security right now or your safety. So you are not ready. You need to exit. Option you know.
And shut the fuck up. And let's ride over here then.
Option you know. I don't like that. You gotta make that choice.
Press the button at the bottom.
Are those military guns? I'm just upset. No justice! No peace! I'm just telling you my heart. My heart hurts.
They take it off no check. You can stand right there.
Let's go!
Why are they taking it off no check?
No justice! No peace!
KKK, no racist USA! No cops! No KKK, no racist USA!
No cops. No KKK. No racist USA. Mac! Man, did you pay your Y'all better calm that down. Get out there and say it.
Y'all do know as time goes on, y'all go. No, the thing is today. But as time goes on, y'all gonna have to get off the grid. Where's your green card? Where is your green card? Where are you police?
military.
Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! Mic check!
State trooper is telling somebody.
Mr. Brooks will look at you. Hey, just know this. For the rest of your lives, you need weapons. Just understand that we don't. We have a legal number. 612. Mike, check with me. 612. 612. 444. 2654. 612. 444. 2654.
That did not happen last time. You can tell the police.
That's a better place for it to be on your body. If not, text it to a very good friend of yours right now if you plan on being arrested. Text it to a good friend right now because this is the legal number to get you out. 612! 444! 444! 2654! 612! 444! 2654!
Vegas murder! Lady!
Lawyers now! Please text it to a friend! Let them know that is the number to call as soon as they see your name on the roster.
Tell them to text that to my mama.
612! 612! 444! 444! Mic check! Mic check! We need to mobilize to the grass if you are not willing to take the charge. Mic check! Mic check! Republicans did not pass the freeway bill.
Angry, uneducated cops do we really have in the force? How many pussy cops do we have in the force?
Elbow to elbow. Please, lock arms. The front line must have locked arms.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
keep pointing people out, and they keep.
It's a laser.
Oh, now they're using what is that? A laser. They're using a laser to what?
I think it's an infrared laser that marks people.
Oh.
Repeat that.
Yeah, everybody can hear that. That is our cameraman speaking through a gas mask. And basically he's talking about they're using a laser, which I haven't seen the laser activated, but they're using a laser to mark people and to look for it afterwards. They're literally talking about what people look like and what people to go after. And now again on the other side of the freeway, the St. Paul police are pushing people back. They're doing the move portion with their batons, and there's nobody there. So they're literally just practicing, and people still have not moved all the way back on the freeway up there off of the on-ramp, or excuse me, I don't even know what street that is. I'm not from St. Paul, I'm a Minneapolis cat. There's people walking towards the police from up there. So I don't know. There's a lot going on up there on these side roads, and there's a lot going on the freeway. We'll try to keep you abreast of everything that's happening. People are standing behind a sign that says Minnesota #1 for shame. Minnesota has some of the worst disparities, maybe the worst disparities in the nation when it comes to jobs, policing, prison rates, education, all these types of things. That is a real issue. Police ran over really quickly to the on-ramp, or to the exit ramp, and a lot of police have amassed themselves way up there. They've pushed a lot of the people off, and so the police have policed this a lot differently than the last time. There's a multitude of buses that have brought in a lot of police officers. They've given 2 dispersal orders. There's a lot of guns out here raised. Some of them look like regular live fire ammunition rounds. And then the rest are basically marker rounds and less lethal munitions. So people have linked arms, and they've sort of formed like an L shape in a way, basically watching each other's back on the sides. The police have formed like a diagonal line across the freeway, and up there, up on the frontage roads, there's the police that are pushing people off. St. Paul police are doing that. That's part of the riot squads that are doing that. And then up on the other side is the same instance. Whereas last time people surrounded the police and surrounded the freeway, now the police have chosen the tactic to use a different tactic and to push people off of the side roads and the frontage roads. So we're sort of here, we're going to be here sort of bringing you all what's happening. Thank you all again for tuning in. This is Nico from Unicorn Riot. Right now we have Lorenzo behind the camera. We got Andrew out here with us. We have a fantastic support
Get the fuck off the wall!
Hey, Levin, were you arriving?
Hey, bro.
Your time is up, and you know it. We bitch ass niggas with guns. Bitch made motherfuckers. I bet all y'all got bullied in this bitch made ass motherfuckers. Let's go spread out.
I need one more district car to assist 119 with traffic at 40 on Lexington.
122 after our call.
Copy. 2240.
This is a peaceful protest.
They have 2 suspects from this location. Could be white khaki shorts.
How do you walk yourself Christian and you killing people out here? And you know
The other suspect is going to be James Gold, Juliet, Biel.
This is a man who got no shirt on, no gun, no knife. Why do you have sticks in your hand? What threat do you have?
Copy 261 regarding the assault at 98 Jessamine Avenue West. Two suspects are going to be on foot versus an older white male by the name of Dave Polo, khaki shorts, covered in blood, and the second suspect is a Michael, mid to late 20s. Info 2315.
A couple months or a year of training. Y'all want to be able to kill me because of that. Y'all right.
631.
Everybody matters. Everybody
Copy 2316.
Injustice. I know I'm 41 years old. I've seen Minnesota go through a lot of changes, and it's fucking shameful the way that we have a bad people.
None of those copy on shot cited in the area of Minnehaha Avenue East and Atlantic Street. So far, just one caller heard 3 shots. Nothing else has been heard.
Hello.
2316.
01, copy.
31, thank you. 2316.
They have a badge and they think that they have a license to kill. That's not what it is. We need more people coming together, and I'm so proud to see so many people of different ethnic backgrounds come together that we can change the law. We can change. I believe that it can change. And I'm going to sit my ass right here, just like Martin Luther King and those sit-ins, and let the chips fall where they're going to. That's right.
What does change look like to you?
Change looks like having a police department that doesn't get away with murder. Change looks like raising the socioeconomic level of this community. It shows, instead of having privatized prisons where they're getting rich off arresting us, that's got to change. We should not be allowed to have slave labor. As soon as the prison systems became privatized, that's when things really, really started to change, all while the public slept. Nobody paid attention to that. You got telemarketers calling their house that are actually in prison getting 20 cents an hour. It's time to stop the legal slave labor in this country.
Very interesting correlation. When it comes to the police, what kind of change can people hope for?
I mean, we can hope in one hand and shit in the other, so I don't want to really think about hope. I want to really focus on action. I'm tired of people sitting around on their hands hoping and wishing and praying and thinking it away. It's time to take action. We got to change the legislation. Things like this. But I said we go out to Eden
Have a good night,
like this. I said we go out to Southdale. I said we get on the 394 freeway and shut that shit down while everybody's coming into their big fancy jobs downtown Minneapolis. That's what's going to make a difference. More so than being out here on the train, because people in this neighborhood, we rely on public transportation. We gotta get to work. Shut that shit down where it really counts. And I'll be there for that too. If I get
Hey, one more quick question. Talking about sort of like top end, but do you feel that the police can change? Do you feel that the police have the ability to reform themselves, or should they go another route and just be abolished in the community to create their own?
Police obviously do not have the power to change from within.
And we probably had an 11-year-old male on the phone giving this information to us.
Not have the ability to turn their body cam off. That should be done digitally from somewhere else, and we have the technology that's able to do that. So no, unless it's completely deconstructed and put back together, no, those assholes are not going to change. They're not going to change unless they're forced to change. We got to tear it down and then build it back up.
6, that last call, please.
Anything else you want to say?
That's all.
Yeah, I think they've both been there for a while here, Chris.
Follow the 631 Kilo 4. Oh, 835, go ahead.
You can clear my lab. There's a trespass with a report with downtown beat in 910 on EOG.
Copy, have a great night, 2320.
Of course they should be. They should be afraid of how people in our fucking city. Tell me why my black men are being killed.
876 Payne Avenue, unit number 34. Tom's boyfriend hit her in the face. He also threatened to commit a CSD against her. He's currently lost and is now walking northbound on Greenbrier from Edgerton. Police are next.
What are you afraid of? Why are you afraid? What threat do we pose to y'all? We don't run up in y'all department shooting shit up. We don't run up in y'all office shooting shit up. I bet all of y'all was bullied as children.
Human lives don't matter in America. Why are you out here doing this to us? You came out here to make a point. You came out here to harm us.
In America, I'm willing to fight. That's how I felt when I heard the verdict.
That's a lot of passion at 11:38
It is
at night, and you can hear.
Facing second-degree manslaughter. 2 counts of
San Francisco, 5'4", thin bows, wearing a black t-shirt and blue jeans. Found the following month, but we advise him to swap. Next involved for warning for ag assault. 2340.
631, you guys want a canine there?
I thought we were dead.
261.
Go, 261.
Canine.
Shut it down!
Yeah, we have a canine response, please. These guys are on foot in the neighborhood, and I think they're getting close to somebody's house. 631 and 636 are around.
Copy. 261, you want to the 135 Geranium address?
264, can I get the air for a second?
Go ahead.
Take the run into the yards northwest from 135 Geranium. We can hear Ventus crash. The car get over to Jackson, Maryland.
Hey, you with the rifle! Knock that fucking shit off!
Maybe get another one on Rose behind the care center.
fucking decision.
Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy.
Copy. Your car is behind 135 Durham.
So the police, the St. Paul police that cleared that back, and they're shining their flashlights up on the trees and so they pushed, I think, most
265. We'll be at Jackson Road.
of the people back. I don't know. I still see some types
265
of
Jackson Road.
figures up there. I don't know if they're human figures,
Hey, the car Jackson Road, just stay there.
folks from the community, or if they're police.
This little pocket here, so they're inside here.
That's any of y'all.
264, we get another car on the east side of the 135 Geranium down in their employee parking lot, on the northeast corner. We've got the Geranium side.
Justice for killing someone in Minnesota is life in prison, and this man was killed in cold blood, and nothing's been done about it, and we've been having this conversation for months, and it doesn't really seem plausible that you can have visual evidence, physical confirmation, and physical witnesses that were present, and not receive any kind of justice whatsoever. I mean, this is the kind of thing that we look for in courtrooms. Is we look for video evidence. We look for corroborating evidence. We had his girlfriend right there next to him, filming the whole thing. That's solid evidence. And where is?
We got the police moving in a little bit. How are you feeling right now with the police moving in?
I'm a little nervous for the crowd because I know that they're closing off the bridges, and right now everybody on here is kind of a little cramped.
Black power! Fuck 12!
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12!
Fuck y'all!
Fuck y'all!
And your daddy!
Y'all some bitches. Why you let your dick down? Your daddy ain't raised no bitch, boy. Your daddy ain't raised no bitch, boy. We don't fight with sticks, boy. We fight with hands. I know that number holds black women. Number holds black women. You went through all this training for what? You gotta use sticks. What the fuck you went through the training for? Huh? You went through how much training? Y'all had this course for how long? Y'all still doing shit like this? You should have perfected it by now.
Who do you serve? Who do you protect? 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 Who do you serve? Who do you protect?
Why do I have to fear my life?
Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you protect?
You know what? If 50 people tell you fucking stupid, you're probably dumb. And I'd say there's more than 50 fucking people here today. Jesus Christ. Nobody can get away with lying in their jobs like you fucking do. I was afraid. I was afraid.
If they can say that police can be prosecuted and can be jailed, then they lose their protection. It's like the old concept. If you kill a king, then all kings are mortal. And then what do they have? That's why they're escalating it. Right now, we have National Guard out here. We have National Guard out here. We have riot cops, we have sheriffs, and we have National Guard. This is the most. This is the most extreme that you can get. Force against.
I don't believe there was any injuries to the victims. Copy.
and they're literally doing with their arms the move part, and there's nobody that they're moving against. So the people are people are like 15 feet away from each other, from the police. Looks like they're now getting real close to somebody.
Which one was that?
329. Changes to a dispute. Comments added. Thanks. Advice.
Copy 329 at 2344.
You want to talk at all about what's going on?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm not understanding what's going on.
Why don't you come to 135 Geranium, the healthcare center. We'll meet you here.
You know, explaining how we feel, but they have all these little girl batons and everything, but it's like, what's going on? We want to be heard. That's it. We want justice. And us getting that verdict today, that was not justice. No matter what the governor say, the district news channels, his name. They said that black guy who got shots. He has a name. Say his name. And tomorrow, in 2 weeks, I will never forget his name. And I will do the same thing that I'm doing today.
All right. Thank you so much. Let me give you one of these. So we have sign holders that are that the police are getting very close to. They're pushing everybody back on this side. Looks like a bill.
Wearing a red shirt, blue jeans, black backpack. He's also going to match the description of a weapon sold earlier at 94 and Dale. He pulled a gun on one of us. Sample the spots right to each other.
Yeah, I'll second that.
Counted all of them. Damn.
How would you feel if your loved one was shot 6 times? How would you feel if your loved one was incarcerated just by the color of his skin? How would you feel?
Y'all got children. Y'all got children.
The question is, when are you going to draw your line? How many more of the people? How many more times do the people? How many more times do the people need to come to the streets and protest? Honestly.
To serve the community. Turn down your barrels. Put it away. Do something more productive than serve someone more.
Why don't you guys go pick up some fucking pedophiles? How about that? Do that. Go find some fucking that's actually doing that.
us. Let's do it, Buster.
They're all fucking kids in fucking elementary school through high school. That's why they become cops.
All that matters.
How many hours do you guys spend on de-escalation in the academy? What is it, an average of 4? How much time do you spend learning how to use your gun and your weapon?
I told you not when I was 16 years old. I approached
I don't know how to deal with mental illness.
And I got a gun.
You guys are scared little pussies. That's why you grab your gun. And that is why we are getting killed.
Whole departments have been disbanded before. Darren Wilson, when he went to Ferguson, his department that he was previously in had been disbanded from its KKK ties. How did that happen? Because a few good officers got together and actually organized and stood up.
Sad that it's had to come to this.
You know? There will come a time.
They're saying that they shouldn't be here. They don't care. They shut it off because they're here to uphold
the American prison system is the new Jim Crow!
Cops, get the fuck off the highway!
Please, talk about that with your buddies.
David Bernier in his blue shirt, khaki pants, lots of blood on him. 636, they're both white males.
636 affirmative.
Second suspect is late 20s, white male. Six warrior.
The crowd is just out. Who feels safe? The police are here.
631 near side of 111 Geranium.
This person is asking what he's doing for Father's Day.
What do you do for Father's Day?
He's not
Copy 111 Geranium. 261.
261.
261, were you calling?
Yeah, if we can get photos pushed out by RTEC of both of the suspects, they're in the call.
We have somebody picking up trash.
Copy, anyone from RTEC calling Channel 2.
There's a situation out here. People have been out here for hours. 7 o'clock was the call to protest.
M311 is going to be stopping
Protest
at
the mass itself a few hours after the not guilty verdict. There's a jury trial for Geronimo Yanez, the killer of Philando Castillo. That jury trial lasted about 10 days, from my understanding. About 5 of them were deliberations. The jury started deliberating.
And transmission. And he's got like mid-length brown hair and transmission.
Copy. Jason, the driver of the van, had a red or orange shirt on with mid-length brown hair.
You know where you're going. You have no clue where your life is going. You have no clue where your life is going.
Channel 2.
RTEC monitors, I'm getting the photos ready.
Copy, thank you. 2349.
We got one guy got you right now. So one.
Copy, 1 in custody, 2350.
214 plus 1.
Copy 2315.
This is the police department. Please disperse. This is an unlawful assembly. Please disperse.
We haven't done anything. What is unlawful about it? We have the right to peacefully assemble. This law that y'all picked up. My brother go. That's the only person I'm worried about. Y'all two my black brothers.
219.
Is there an available squad to take our squad? We're at roll.
Get the fuck off the highway. You have to be warned.
Baby, how does that make y'all feel? You have to stay with us. We are really terrified of us. This is fear.
America, in the United States, so-called United States of America, was in Pittsburgh at...
Person. Black excellence. What happens to the right to peacefully assemble? Tell me.
Have the suspect Jason in custody. We're looking for the suspect David. 2352.
Hell no. Hell no. Fuck that. They trying to get paid off my man dying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all they doing. They can take pictures when my man got shot. What, they taking 1 million pictures in? Hell no, I ain't taking one fucking picture in that car. You wanna come out here and take pictures? We get paid off my man dying.
The information response was regarding the protest. State had a report of a male that was in possession of a bomb that was in the protester group. This is the same suspect description that was given with the gun pointing incident from 94 and Dale. Information area 2353. And if response additional phone is a white man, red shirt, blue jeans, black backpack. Employer 23.
And like, I feel like the organizer was like, let's roll. Did you hear any word on regathering? I get a mace can. Where's that one party? Don't let me fuck your mama. Help organize those good ones. Help organize those good ones. And your wife, and your daughter, probably your son too.
We're still at the original scene, there's an available squad. We'd like to get a show done.
That's right, everybody, fellas.
Copy, is there an available to do a show up?
You know, on 3
matter. So, you know, we just got to do, because as us being black, we're kings and queens. So they got to realize that they're trying to take what we had from us. So we're not going to let them take nothing from us. Because that's the ways we were brought up. Not to be nobody's B word or whatever. Because that's not the way we was raised up. And the way we come from, I know it's unusual for a lot of people to do this, but it's like, if you kill, I'm going to put it like this. If you kill a piranha, a lot of piranhas gonna come at you. So if you think about it, if you kill one of our people, of course you're gonna have a lot of commotion. Cause it's like, why would you wanna do something to people that's gonna cause harm when y'all know what the consequence is gonna be? Either or, we gonna get justice, so it really don't matter.
University in Jackson, dangerous condition.
Anything else you want to say?
Area check for a semi that ran red light.
Black Lives Matter. Shout out to all my black brothers and sisters out there.
Actually, you can disregard.
Kings and queens. Forever stay strong, and we will ever be strong. So Thank you.
You're a youth. You're a youth. Can I ask how old you are? You're under 20?
I am 17.
That's a beautiful thing. What's your future hold for you? How do you feel like? What's your future?
Well, my future, I always wanted to be an aviator. They always said that it was going to be hard because it's a lot of math or whatever. But, you know, we could accomplish anything as long as we put our mind to it. So it's very good to put our mind to things. And when we actually do it and put our effort and brain into it, we can actually do whatever we want and we can conquer the world.
Thank you. Thank you for talking.
Thank you.
Happy 311 is the rear.
So we had a youth, literally a high schooler, 17 years old. Hey, so talking about the police, they're now moving in a little bit further. Just real quickly, what is your emotional, like, what is your emotions right now?
At the same time, I'm just hoping that all my brothers and sisters, whether black, white, or whatever race, because it really don't matter about the race. We all human. We're all the same person. We all got the same blood flowing through us. We all came from something and somewhere. So I look at that as important also.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So we have the police continuing to move forward, getting their orders.
Stay together!
It's going to be...
Stay together!
They're not even doing the move motions right now. They're just walking.
264, can you confirm the location of the show-off?
Motions right now. They're just walking at a much brisker pace than I've seen them walk before. And they're pushing people through the grassy areas.
Excuse me, can somebody bring that bag of garbage over here? Fucking human? What's wrong with you? You're a senior. What's your heart at? What your mother think about all this? What your mother think about your career? Excuse me, can you bring me that bag of garbage? You don't even know where you're at. Looking for your soul. I hope you find it. Stay together, y'all. Stay together. You are Aboriginal Indigenous American. You are a Moorish American. So where is their green card? Where is their green card? Huh? Huh? They need weapons. We don't need no weapons. Stop calling us black. We're not African American. We Moorish American.
Preach, brother.
African so
Preach, brother.
Our street!
Our street!
Our street!
Our street!
Our street!
Our street!
You believe murder is wrong. This is actually Africa. The dear Mississippi that you love, that you know of, that's the Nile River. This is our land. You are Aboriginal Indigenous American. You are a Moorish American. So where is their green card? Where is their green card? Huh? Huh? They need weapons. We don't need no weapons. Huh? Huh? Stop calling us black. We're not African American. We Moorish American. Aboriginal to Indigenous.
So right over there.
Know the laws of the land. Know your birthright and nationality. You are a Moorish American. Fight for your nationality. The Pope says stand up. The Pope says stand up. The Pope says stand up. Know the land. Know the laws of the land. You are an Aboriginal Indigenous American. Understand it. We gonna fight this shit to the death of us. Understand it. We know that y'all breaking the law. We know it. We ain't stupid as you think. Where is your green card?
So right up here, you see a trooper and special operations unit. More police are amassing themselves up. Wow, St. Paul Police Department is live on Facebook, I just heard. The police are moving their way up that way, and they're coming down the frontage road right there. People are now moving with that. The police down here basically have formed basically their little formations, and within their
here. Why are you in riot here? We don't see no riot here.
Why are you in riot here?
Bravo 368, you're
Have a good night.
How you feel? His child, he will never see his face again. And almost got killed by one of you. Hey, mommy, I wear a helmet and fucking tight pants, and I still have no.
Hey, mommy, I went to a training program to teach me that every black man is a threat.
You guys are wearing brown to not protect us.
Original call is going to be at 397 Striker and attack at DOC. Top is at 61 Dallas, unit number 5 regarding a physical fight with her sister, and the sister was banging on the door. Michelle, 35-year-old mixed female, 5'10", heavy build, white tank top and skirt.
And they're coming this way, a lot of them.
Eat kids, fat bitch.
61 Dallas.
Fucking kill somebody.
Keep an eye on me. I know you. I can't really
Couple minutes.
Because we're on the outside, right? You guys are the ones with
216.
216.
One road to drain, check, first show up.
Copy, 8 minutes.
There are people out here tonight who may not have the answer to organize this like
386.
But that shit don't matter. That doesn't matter. But that's not
We'll take your
Honestly, we
TLC.
don't give a fuck about if we know our rights because we're peaceful protesters. We're pushing our rights off the block.
1267.
But where is it safe that it's
All of that on all charges. Motherfuckers would have been cooked if that man was white.
if you go free for accidentally killing somebody, how's your night going? Isn't that going to keep you away for the rest of your life? Fill you full of a sorrow that you never feel before?
Bull is too black for them.
106.
It is our duty to fight! It is our duty to fight!
It is our duty to fight.
It is our duty to win!
It is our duty to win.
We must love and support one another! We must love and support one another! Nothing to lose but our dead!
Received. Give them another district. Copy.
Steps rallied and had a list of speakers talking about what they were going to do next. And this is at least part of what was going to happen next. This march snaked through St. Paul, through sort of like where the RNC in 2008 there was a lot of marches and huge, actually, I almost think it's this intersection, huge action a lot back then. And so it's weird to be moving down that street again now for Philando Castile, asking, begging, demanding for justice. And we're just going to keep staying here, trying to stay alive as long as we can until, I guess, folks go. So we're just documenting what's happening, and we are, yeah, I have some.
You know, like,
Yeah, a little.
Nothing. Predictable.
I just noticed, like those folks in the helmets with the visors and the people behind them who have the arms. You know, these folks have batons. Let's see, a pepper spray or CS canister there, a marker round launcher on this folk. They both have tactical glasses and sort of like military style Kevlar helmets. German style, actually, I think it was where that style came from. Then the officers in the front with the batons have tasers on their belts, and I assume a sidearm. I had never understood that. A sidearm holding the baton, definitely mostly focused on using the baton as a thing to hold in front of the body and push out as they tell people to move away from the spice they're holding. So far has been effective. We saw it happen on the road up on over there as the St. Paul police moved back. Folks who had gathered there, and then as this line of St. Paul police, actually I apologize. I think it's State Patrol. Minnesota.
Good. Got my tax dollars are working for me.
106.
106.
You guys are so controlled, you can't even talk about it. It's so fucked up. Like a bunch of well-trained dogs. I can't even
I'm gonna lay down and take a fucking nap right here on the fucking office.
y'all know how to square dance?
Thank you.
Not well.
We might as well.
Let's get a party in this shit.
Right,
No music.
I just felt something on my back. I was like, whoa.
Whoever's pitching it, y'all will ask the timing.
Through all this bullshit! How y'all feel about that? Huh? Why are you holding a peace sign at us? You should face that. You should face that. She's peace signing me, and I'm the one on fucking riot here and shit. So fucking mad. All the protesters
Fear of their little fight game.
They're just
That
afraid
if one
of us.
person talks,
I don't know.
it all falls down. You know what? You got so many You will not be shot here. That is a guarantee.
261. Copy, 14 minutes.
631. You have the squad that took custody of the.
Where's my hands?
You need a gun. You need a gun to shoot somebody.
Squad has custody of the older gentleman. Please go to 4.
And I'm not going out here doing this shit again. Like we didn't already do this shit last year. Like
I know
my room. I know where the fuck I came from. I know my ancestors. Not personally, but I know them.
Damn, this the way y'all pulling on y'all citizens? Y'all just got weapons.
Thank you. They do. No, Black Lives Matter.
The only reason. He even stepped up a little bit.
looking again, being third show. I see you too. You running that fast, shit.
Is it difficult not to break your face? Not to show emotion right now?
Look, he wants you too. He wanna shut up.
Copy,
I don't know
15
if he
minutes.
wants to.
Man, they know that.
I feel like he might be regretting
bad boy
being
out
out here.
You're a bad boy with the bat.
Back up, ma'am. Back up. Back up, please.
What she do? She ain't even doing nothing.
Leave her alone, bro. Leave her alone.
Fucking back up,
Leave her alone.
bro.
You back up.
Back the fuck
You
up.
back up. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. You hear her? What are you talking about? You hear her?
You think just because you're a male, you're going to change the way she's acting? Right. You fucking needed to step in and help her.
The page in hall is going to be for disturbance. On page between hall, striker, loud music, sounds closer to hall.
Copy.
Hey, what's down here, folks? What are you doing? We're standing right here.
Men notice to Department 677 report.
Copy that around. Evie and her fiance who came home and is being very aggressive and breaking items.
When he takes that badge off, he's just like everybody else.
But no, he comes to work every morning wearing them motherfuckers.
Hey, when you watch the news, when you get home,
He ain't none of us would be wearing that. When he come home, though,
it's cool. Y'all don't realize that's his man right there. That's his man right there.
Keep it together, man.
I'm trying to find more people that smile.
Together, man.
He's on my list. I will, hey. Come on, no. I'm just
15 minutes.
smiling. You know, it's positive. I understand. Yeah.
Black Lives Matter.
221 be advised. Officer Free may become physical and he has been drinking.
Take us out. That's all.
But y'all don't hear me. Buddy, we're all right.
If y'all alright, y'all need no weapon. As long as you know if he does. He knows now. Maybe he does, maybe he don't. But I think he's down Stay in your altitude. Sometimes you're going to have to find a storm.
18 minutes.
Okay, with the music.
We got more coming in to help.
I ain't never seen one of them.
Here was it 94? When Brooks hit the fucking cop cars, I happened to be standing there videoing.
Yeah, I'm a gangster, but still I got flavor.
So yeah, we got this armored SUV right there. Lights on us. Wave. They also have an LRAD on there. I'm not sure where they're live streaming from, and maybe it's from that. Oh, there's the light again. Always successful. Can we get a little rotation on the LRAD so we can kind of see it move on that turret you got up there? That'd be really great since you obviously can see us. No, it doesn't look like they are at least watching their live stream. But yeah, so this is a little LRAD up there. It does rotate. Right now I'm on a on-ramp, which is a little sidewalk area, looking on as more police vehicles and buses move this way.
221.
Copy,
20 minutes.
They're out there in our round.
Make sure I put my to the bud so they ain't got no.
Let them move, I know.
Let them get close. Move my ass back.
I know. You don't want no. I know you're gonna treat these people to pay your bills with respect. Right?
Copy 21.
No one is gonna touch you. So you better not touch no one while you're here. You don't get that. Come on, bro.
329. 1321 Rainy Avenue. The caller's mom and boyfriend are physically fighting.
You ain't gonna do shit. We don't mess with the police. They can't hold me. Nigga, they shot a lot of people.
You can cancel.
And that's what they're gonna do.
Thanks, man.
That's negative.
Copy 261 negative.
I'm making money off of innocent lives. I get paid to stand and hold a stick. Wow. Me. It's so hard having so much privilege. Oh my God.
you after I get back.
It ain't one.
Hell no.
It ain't one.
Out here. That's the kind of
We gotta keep together. Be safe, right?
They all send all white ones out here.
All right.
Like, oh, you guys know.
Male party involved with 25-year-old Hispanic male by the name of Jesus.
I've never seen no Chinese people out here.
They thirsty.
All right, stay together. Let's stay together. I'm on Chinese cops at. Yeah, we had one. Oh yeah, we made them on top. So that's good. But I got some Asian. Nah, they all white.
Asshole.
Transporting a juvenile male to 699 Van Buren Street, starting 00.3.
699 Van Buren at 24 minutes.
Hi, Nico.
Can you hear me?
Can we have our case number, please? Case number is 138196. Copy, thank you. You're welcome, thanks a minute.
Hell no.
Moving around to regions within adult male.
Copy and route to regions within adult male, 26 minutes.
No peace. Prosecute the police. No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police. No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police. No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police.
Down with the police.
You got rubber bullets or real bullets in there?
Come on. Hey, use your hands. Move back.
Everyone's watching. Don't touch it. You're recording.
Slow it down, Julio. Better slow it down. Slow it down.
You guys better calm down. Better calm down. Just be peaceful.
You want to flex because we're using our First Amendment? Got this fine? Don't worry. Come on.
Oh, we're good. Bitch up.
No, you won't. Not right now, sister.
Hey,
not right now, sister. You won't.
Y'all keep that bike. Y'all just hand that over. Hand that right over.
Don't take that black man's bike.
Y'all can just hand that right over. Turn over right with that woman's car. Come on.
Return the property.
Give us the bike.
Return the property.
We ain't got no reason for
Return the property that's not yours.
Anything. Right. Y'all ain't about to be damaging no property. Pass that bike.
I understand you trying to get us off the road by impeding on our personal space, but you ain't got to take no bike.
Give back the bike.
Hey, grab that bike. Y'all can get that bike back. Y'all go right over there and pass the bike.
Let the woman get in the car.
Pass the bike and let that woman get in the car. Y'all can't take
and y'all boys got to calm down.
Calm that shit down. Y'all can get that bike up. Y'all can't take.
They're gonna say the probable cause is the protest.
Y'all grab that bike.
No probable cause. All right, y'all. Get with our numbers. Get with our numbers. All right, y'all.
Hey, where that bike at? Go get that bike.
Come on.
Y'all can't be taking people property. Y'all can go get that bike. Y'all just go get that bike.
Don't you worry, y'all can put your helmets away and go the fuck home. Come on, y'all. Hey, what you doing? Put both hands on that. You making me scared. What the fuck is you doing? Hey, come on now. It's all right. Keep the people safe. Let's keep the people safe, right? Right. Right. Watching this video. You ain't got nothing. Come on.
Y'all can't take nobody property.
Hey, come on. The wolves is running around it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go back. Go back. This is the real precinct. This is the real precinct. This is separate. Peace. Go back. Right here. Go back.
Who are we threatening?
Go back. Go back. Go back. Yeah, we going. See my back to you. I'm not worried about it. Go back. Yeah, look at him. Look at him.
Is this fun for you guys? It's not always at. You guys tell us we can't kill you. I'm surprised that didn't start out. Trying to make a point, just let us.
They got buses here. They're scared to come. They got a bunch of people. They're just threatening people with fear.
They're moving up. So the police are moving up now. It looks like some people are trying to stay down there and holding out space. There's police behind us as well, moving down the on-ramp probably about 50 feet or 50 yards, 75 yards. We're going to move up to the grass.
I just don't want the police fucking with you, bro.
What? Y'all got batons, ain't no numbers. Stop.
Right, I don't want the police fucking with you, bro. Come on. Come on. Look, you see what they're doing? This is all they can do. Because we know they're peaceful, so come on now. I don't want nobody. Get back. Hey, we was around. That was a lovely moment, you know? It was. I know.
Head over to Block Concordia and McCullum, please.
Y'all can go get that bike.
Why can't I have his bike?
Y'all gonna take some people's property and not get it back? Y'all ain't got no reason to do it. Y'all ain't got no right to do it.
Concordia and McCullum, head over to the Block, please.
You got X-ray eyes. You got X-ray eyes, don't you? Man.
311. 311. Please change us to a civil market assistant. Copy, 30 minutes.
chance to leave, you should have left. Now you're under arrest.
636. Original call location is going to be 98 Jessamine Avenue West.
Fucking circle us.
We're gonna be eyes out on these two.
On the tripod, the yellow tripod I was using there.
6 different departments surrounding us.
326, we got one running from us. We got a felony, one for domestic assault.
Copy 326, one running. Which direction? Copy 314, one running, felony domestic assault, one. Which direction is he going?
He's running back to the house.
Copy one running back to the house. Copy running north back to the house. Plus calling a 10-3 for 314 and yeah, 30 minutes.
311 in row.
311, 32 minutes.
314 is going to be a Latino male.
5 hours after all that started, and you got people who have been kettled on the on-ramp. Looks like a lot of youth, a lot of really young folks are on there. And people are trying to let them go. There's a line of police up here with us on the road as well to our west. So they're watching. They're not moving. Obviously, they're not under orders to move yet. I'm gonna take a look around. It looks like we're okay up here right now.
Into the backyard.
Y'all should use that motherfucking Mexican as an example. Fuck.
All right, so people try to leave. They just took someone down. They're on with their knee. Yeah, people. So yeah, so now the police are trying to make arrests. They took somebody down. People are agitated, not happy about it. They're saying the world is watching.
And they're running in at people.
Yeah, they're running in.
There with their hands up.
Yeah, they're running in. They're sprinting and pulling people out. Really not the style of arrest I've seen in kettles before. You can see they ran behind that person and grabbed them, and just really quickly arresting them. I'm pretty sure they could walk up and just place them under arrest, but no, yeah, they're dragging them backwards. Again, that wasn't what they were doing before. So they came in quickly, grabbed this person, turned them backwards. Now they're gonna walk them out so they can't see where they're going. There's another one, two people to each arrestee. Again, flipping them backwards. They have to carry this person out. And so you can see somebody who's kettle up there has their hands up half the whole time. Doesn't matter. You can see the police are trying to decide who they're going to come at next. And then again, they're going to come in quickly. I assume they're training, because this doesn't make too much sense based on the current situation. There's 4 people surrounded by a bunch of police officers. Nobody has done anything to police officers. But this is their style of detaining people. Again, turning them backwards, walking them backwards, and again, another arrest. Let's see if I can try. I can't tell you how many people have been arrested. I assume that Must have been at least 4 or 5, but again, haven't seen the beginning of it, and this is just where we're at right now. There could have been people arrested further down. Again, this is St. Paul, Minnesota. This is I-94 that was shut down for hours, and right now police officers are arresting a small group that they kettled onto the on-ramp in this style where they're moving forward. They're going to turn them around. It's,
At the window, the on the left side of the house.
4, 5, 4, 2, 6, 5, 4.
So people are saying the number, the call, they've been arrested. Again, a lot of these folks have looked very young, and they're walking backwards the whole way to the arrest buses. Again, really, I don't understand the mentality behind it, but obviously it's something a new tactic, and they're just trying it out because they had the opportunity to do it tonight. That's what they're doing. And yeah, the police brought up like a lot of police officers. And again, they spent a lot of time not doing anything but just kind of clearing the area around the mass that was on the road. And then they systematically started to move forward. After they're doing that, they're arresting somebody else. There's 5 people on this one person. Before there was 2 per person. So that's 5. Taking out their backpack. This person is crying. The police officers are walking her backwards.
You would expect to see more
and they're gonna handcuff that person right now, or at least they put their hands behind their back. Yes, they have. Sorry, they're handcuffed. They're zip tying them, and then they're moving them out. This other officer is actually walking them out by 4. This person's backwards, being walked out backwards. But there's only one officer on that person, and so I wish that they would, Yeah, so that.
Little boys with big toys! Little boys with big toys! Little boys with big toys! Little boys with big toys!
Yes, the police are going to move these folks into those arrest buses. They bought 3 of them. Looks like they don't plan on using all of them. Just 1 second here. I'm going to check my text messages. All right. So police are moving behind us now. On from the east and west. From what we're hearing, again, there's a lot of
mixed in with these protesters. Do you see any type of violence or confrontation?
Yeah, Kevin, there is a huge amount of confusion. We had actually just talked to a driver when we were still up on Selby Avenue who said, yes, she got stuck in the traffic, but she was okay with it. Out here on 94, this is a far different situation. In fact, if you were to turn right here, you can see some of these cars on I-94 trying to turn around. Frankly, I don't even know where they would go if they are able to successfully turn around. But this is I-94 westbound, Kevin, and it is just madness. It is chaos down here right now.
And Josh, from the traffic camera, we can see that cars at some point are still trying to get through, and these marchers are very close to the vehicles, which is why Kevin is concerned we could see some sort of dangerous situation between the cars and the marchers. And right now you can see what looks to be vehicles trying to turn around.
This is absolutely, Lindsay. Vehicles down this way are trying to turn around and make their way back on the shoulder, and it's an incredibly dangerous situation. There's a man on a bike who just went through some of this traffic on I-94. You can see we're kind of in a sea of people. Absolutely, it is a dangerous situation. It is a chaotic situation. There is no one directing this traffic, and it's not a good situation out here, Lindsay and Kevin.
And police knowing that they're in a very contentious situation right now tonight as well, so we'll continue watching to see how they handle this.
And we see people on the bridge now behind too, watching, and people turning around. Josh, I don't see any flashing lights or emergency vehicles coming to help out here to resolve this. Do you, from where you are?
Kevin, from where we are at, I do not see a single flashing light or police officer. Obviously, this is a very difficult situation for police to handle.
A lot of protests like this and try to like work between the police and the protesters, trying to like tell the police what they can do at this moment, and letting the protesters know what's going to come if they don't move, and sort of like trying to make
of I-94.
Did you have any indication that this is where they were heading? I know you were with them a long time, but it seems like at the last minute they kind of changed their idea of what the night was going to be.
And not only, Lindsay, did we not have any indication that this is where they were heading, but some of the organizers of the group actually said earlier in the night they did not want to end up on I-94 as we have seen previously. They said stay behind the banners that they were walking with along the street, stay behind the cars, stay in a tight group. They explicitly said let's not damage property, let's keep it safe, let's not go on I-94. As you can see, that is not what's happening, and you have cars backing up. I just saw a woman walk onto I-94 westbound with her 2 young children. Now we are being asked to back up so that some of this traffic can clear out of the way.
Josh, of course, think of your personal safety there. From the traffic management camera, we could also see there are officers that appears to be on the eastbound lanes of 94. The westbound still appears to be completely shut down, as is the eastbound. And the crowd doesn't look to be as big as it was, say, 10 minutes ago when everybody was out there. Do you see people cooperating with law enforcement?
Honestly, Kevin, from my vantage point, I do not see law enforcement. We actually just hopped the median. We were on the westbound of 94. We are now on eastbound 94. Frankly, we're just trying to see through all these people, these crowds, and figure out what is going on. I'm seeing some people sitting down in the middle of the highway, and frankly, I still have yet to see any flashing lights except for a few pretty far off in the distance.
Some flashing lights in the distance. What I'd like to know is that most of this march has been very peaceful. Are you noticing a difference in how the crowd is acting at this point as it gets later? Is it still peaceful?
You know what, Lindsay, really, it's still the chanting. It is still peaceful. I haven't seen any property damage. I haven't seen any violence. It's still the same chants. Obviously, however, coming down to I-94 is a big difference from walking on even the very main street of University or Selby. This is a totally new ball game down here.
All right, now we're getting another look from the scene here. A person lying on the ground in front of this vehicle. This woman obviously not knowing what quite to do. Someone is lying on the street in front of her. Cars are stuck in the middle of all of this. We do think we can see in some other angles that police are making their way. But once that happens, how do they handle the fact that they already have all of these people blocking both lanes, which you can see in this direction? Again, this is at 94 and Dale, major area on a Friday night. And we're just watching it like you are, wondering what's going to happen and who's stuck in this traffic at this point.
And Josh, I'm doing this the old-fashioned way. I'm looking at my phone right now.
Arrest more people, it sounds like. You can see this line of police up here coming from the other side. Definitely goal to get everyone off this road, away from that fence, because they don't go much further than this road. So like, yeah, so they're gonna come, they're gonna clear this road out, get everybody off it, and sort of probably systematically try to get people to leave and disperse in different ways. You saw how the police officer declared this assembly unlawful in order to basically put the threat of arrest into it, even though this assembly eventually was just folks on this fence looking on as the police arrested people on the road. The police don't want people here anymore, so they've made an unlawful assembly declaration. Gave 5 minutes to disperse, and now we're moving because everyone's sort of moving. We saw people were arrested. There's arrest buses. You should probably follow that on.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, so. Yeah, so this, we're pointing out this group of riot police that showed up on the bus. Not sure where they're from. They are wearing all black, and they're making a little quadrant. Folks are dispersed everywhere. Doesn't really look like anything. Folks at least are calling it a night. There were arrests. I'm not sure. Pardon me, sorry. No, there's
362.
362.
Yeah, I can't see the
Arriving, ending on the trip,
agency.
6.2.
But yeah, so you got like, again, the same sort of setup where you have this line of police in the front whose job is to make a wall. Eventually, they probably yell "move" at people or maybe make arrests. I don't know. They have teams in the back with less lethal weapons that will use them if they need to. And they're sort of behind there. So this is like the first line that's to do the move, everyone get out of the way. Then you have this crew behind who's surveilling the crowd, trying to decide if they need to use any of their weaponry to try to get people to move. Right now, again, I mean, people have mostly been moving. People have dispersed from that fence, the unlawful assembly of the fence. So now they're gonna make a line this way, and then they're gonna try and move everyone away from this area. So it's just a systematic clearing of the area that you're witnessing right now.
You nailed it.
You got it. Good work.
So yeah, then you have got medics in the back. Again, you can see the commanding officers moving back and forth, making sure everybody's in order and sort of the spacing is correct. Again, nothing's really going on now, but the police like to use this opportunity to train in their new police tactics. And I assume that's what we're witnessing right now. It's like, obviously, this is dispersing, but they have an opportunity to get everyone to rank up, line up, disperse people, and practice that, which they assume they'll probably have to use again. Again, when we were at Standing Rock, there was internal communications from sheriff's departments saying that there's going to be unrest all over the country. Summer has just started. And we already hear in St. Paul and Minnesota see protests that have shut down an interstate. And so I don't know what we're going to see in the future, but we know that there's unrest here in Minnesota. There has been for a long time. The killing of Jamar Clark, Philando Castile, Phil Quinn. I mean, the names go on and on. People have a residual history and memory of these things. Today, you could hear people talking about how exhausted they were, how when the verdict came out, if you were watching Facebook, which I'm sure some folks were, you just kind of saw this kind of like dramatic list of just exhaustion, of people being exhausted with having to deal with this, exhausted with losing loved ones, and exhausted with feeling like people are not listening to them. And so that was what you saw today. I don't know if this has just ended yet. I don't know what will happen next. We never really know, but we'll do our best to keep following. Again, we're unicornriot.ninja. You can follow us on Twitter at @UR_ninja, or on Facebook, unicornriot.ninja, Instagram, YouTube, and some other stuff. So I can hear like chants off the distance. Again, there's like nobody really here. It's just us at this point. And
it is.
Yeah, let's go.
Just press.
It's just press. So
it's literally like 5 freelancers and a...
So I don't know if we should take it down. It looks like everyone's leaving.
People are gathered at the...
I was trying to start. Oh, yeah. So we're moving off. A little side by side right there. Medical units behind these folks. And Standing Rock, they're using those to snatch people off from prayer walks. And so now they have them here. I mean, they have them everywhere. You can see like this vehicles right here on the... Yeah, I think that they're... Yeah, so one of our crew was saying that the attack folks have gas masks on. Again, like either ready to just deploy gas, or also a way to just further obscure their identity. I think these police officers, though, at least even the tactical folks, did have badges on their
207.
hips, on their
207.
on their I saw one on the right leg.
The K9 that was out on the Jessamine call.
People who are
Who was that?
Blue uniforms. Other ones are
I have
black.
631 and 636.
Tan, state troopers. No, I wish I had a good sort of feel for all the different. Okay.
49 minutes.
Something looking for me.
Oh, excuse me, sorry about that.
Can you go to 4? 4.
Commander of the Special
2-1.
Specifically targeting us last time we were meeting each other through smoke bombs, through concussion grenades. What are those BBs in the grenades? What are those called? What are those ones called with the BBs inside the grenades?
Beanbag grenades? Oh,
Yeah.
BBs? I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, broke our equipment.
Yeah.
Specifically pulled the pin out.
Last year melted the equipment.
You guys got suits on.
Yeah, if you folks do like, if you do like this ongoing coverage that we're providing here at Unicorn Right, we are viewer supported. Just go to our website, unicornright.ninja. Click support our work. There's reoccurring donation opportunities that will let our platform at least be able to plan ahead, and then you can just give what you can. Again, we are a non-commercial media organization, so everything you saw today, we are not running ad reel over it. We are not selling it to any sort of other news organization. We do this and basically make it all Creative Commons, non-commercial, share alike attribution, which means that it is free for the public to share freely as long as folks aren't trying to commercialize it. If there is a mainstream media organization, they cannot use it because they're trying to make profit off it. And our goal is to create Creative Commons, non-commercial, share alike attribution content. So everything you saw today is free for the public to use for educational purposes, but not free for any for-profit entity to profit off of. But we do ask for donations because that's how this all operates and works. So, and if you were watching last year, like everything got better from last time we were out in the States because folks have been watching. So. Anyways, here you go. The police are all here. They've all shown up. Different organizations, different uniforms. Some of the same tactics. Obviously went through some sort of training based on what we witnessed last year. They wanted to orchestrate this. I also think that the community itself didn't want to take arrests from what I was hearing. Like people in the crowd were not interested in having a mass arrest situation. They wanted to just not give any more people charges and wanted to be prepared to do whatever they felt was going to come next. Some other folks took it upon themselves to hold that space. And other folks were trying to leave and were kettled by the group of police that was going down the road, and they weren't allowed to come over the fence. You see the police are now moving up. So now we're probably going to, if we stick around, we're going to watch this sort of repeated dispersal orders, lines of police, moving people out, again, because they have the opportunity, because they brought all these folks out, that they want to sort of keep training, keep doing this work, because they assume they're going to have to use the riot police again as unrest here in Minnesota continues and St. Paul continues. Again, their tactics, it was, as far as I can see, it looked like one person was injured somewhat. They did take somebody down, but they took their time. They let the protest organizers sort of work their way in the crowd, telling everyone to disperse. There it is.
This is the St. Paul Police Department. Please leave the area now. This is an unlawful assembly. You have safe exit to the west. I'm sorry, to the east towards downtown. Please move to the east and disperse the area. If you do not leave the area immediately, you'll be subject to arrest. Please do it now.
All right, so now the police have dispersed people again. Again, there's not very many people left, but like I said, there's going to be a continual dispersal orders over and over again until they feel they've dispersed this crowd enough that people will not try to continue to take space in protest over the verdict of not guilty for Officer Yanez, who killed Philando Castile. And again, if you don't know the context of it, just go to Unicorn Right, the Ninja, look for Philando Castile. You'll see the mansion occupation that happened last year, the interstate that was shut down last year, almost this exact area. I think it was a little further down. And this the ongoing protests that happened. People pointed those all out earlier. They pointed out that those protests had happened, that people demanded justice already. They did all of these things that made it very clear that this neighborhood, this community, different communities wanted justice for Philando Castile, did not receive it. And so it'll be interesting to see what plays out now, because again, this happened last year. I think last year there was more arrests. Police used a lot of different tactics last year. They definitely used less lethal munitions. This year they didn't do that. But again, I think there was more work also from the community organizers who were moving through the crowd, telling people to disperse. They didn't want to really get hurt or arrested, but did also give those people the opportunity to stay if they wanted. And some people did. There was some arrests for sure. So, all right, I'm gonna take it down.
Y'all don't understand. They're doing unlawful things, though. Like, I know a lot of us is saying some fucked up shit, but there was a girl trying to talk to them just earlier. They spent a whole half can of fucking bear mace on her.
Oh, really?
We're on the sidewalk talking to them. Yeah, we're yelling, but we're talking to them. They maced me. They maced my girlfriend. They maced 2 other people. How is this protect and serve?
What do you want to see happen?
I want to see a new justice system that's for the people, by the people. These people don't live here. They don't live in Minneapolis or St. Paul. They live in fucking Bloomington, Edina, all the nice places. That's where they live. They come here and fuck with us. All we wanted was peace. They killed one of ours for no reason. I know y'all saw the video. We're out here trying to protest. And for the most part, we're peaceful. Nobody had any weapons. Nobody threw shit at the cops. Nobody tried to fight the cops. They're macing us. Y'all see everything they got. I understand. It's standard procedure. But come on, all this? Do you see any weapons on me? Do you see any guns? Do you see that on any of these people here? So why do they got it? They hide behind a fucking badge.
What was it like to have all these officers with long rifles come out and point them at the crowd when this all began?
That didn't make no sense. They're not supposed to point at us or put us in the way of any harm unless we're putting them in the way of harm. We did not do that. Not once did we do it. There were people recording footage all throughout the crowd, the whole march, all the way from when we started at the Capitol. You will not see a single violent activity towards the cops. Not a single one.
Copy, 57 minutes.
And this is how they treat us. This is our city, y'all. This is what they think of us. But we're the ones that pay for their houses, pay for their cars, their babies' diapers, everything. When they want to go to the bar and have a drink, we pay for that shit. And this is how they do us. I have no faith in the police. I'm not comfortable around the police. If I have more than one officer around me, I feel like my life is threatened. And I'm not even doing nothing wrong. I'm a man of my community. I have things that I stand for within my community, trying to make it a better place. How the hell am I supposed to do that when this is how the people who are supposed to protect and serve my community, our communities, this is how they treat us?
163.
How are any of us supposed to feel safe? How are we supposed to go to bed at night and feel confident that if we get into a conflict with another person, that we're not the ones that's going to get killed just because of the color of our skin? I don't mean to yell at y'all, but I'm fucking frustrated.
216.
I got maced in my face. I got maced in my face for speaking.
123.
Last time I checked, with me being a United States citizen legally, I was born here, I was die here. I'm pretty damn sure that under the U.S. Constitution, I have the right to talk.
You're welcome, 58 minutes.
Go ahead and ask your questions.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I think you got it all out. I mean, I witnessed everything that you said. I never saw the march doing anything with the police. The police, I never saw them mace you, but I believe that's true, you know.
You can ask over half the people in this crowd. They were here.
Yep, all these folks over here said they got maced. You're on the sidewalk trying to just talk to the police.
We were on the sidewalk. This right here is public property. You see how nice this sidewalk looks? We pay for this shit. This shit's ours.
Copy for the fight selling north and Sherburne. It's checkerboard.
What do you want? What do you want to happen? What do you think will happen now? Like what do you want to happen now?
I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know how the rest of my people are gonna feel about tonight. I don't know what their actions are going to bring upon them. But what I will say is this shit needs to be redone. It needs to be redone. It needs to be redone. None of them are doing their job right now. Not a single one. Yeah, we blocked off a highway. Is that really as bad as taking someone's life? They took someone's life. All we did was block off a highway.
Thank you. Did you want to say your name and all or anything?
No. People who see this, if y'all know me, y'all gonna know me.
Nice speaking with us.
Thank you. Y'all have a good night.
Again, your unicorn. Sorry, I'm gonna take a second to digest that. Anyways, I'm Lawrence with the Unicorn Riot.Ninja. You heard it from that person. You can replay that over and over again. That's how people feel here in Minnesota, in St. Paul. This has been ongoing. This isn't a new thing. This is a continual thing that's been happening. People are asking for justice once again, demanding justice once again. We're let down earlier when the justice system it turned out a not guilty verdict on an officer who shot and killed Philando Castile. Moments later was live on the internet and someone was explaining exactly what happened. All that turned out to be irrelevant, and that person is, Yanez is not guilty. You saw how the community and the communities, neighborhoods, people in the area came together, took the interstate. They started at the state capitol about 7 p.m., rallied, spoke to each other, a lot of exhaustion. I can't say that enough. And now people are very exhausted about this. Then they marched across the interstate, then came back and then took the interstate for hours. Eventually, the police would come disperse them, and some people got maced, as you heard. A few people were arrested. We're going to get those numbers out to you eventually. Again, thanks for joining us. This is UnicornRiot.Ninja. You can follow us on Twitter at UR_Ninja, and also on Facebook, UnicornRiot.Ninja on there. We're on Instagram, on YouTube, and we're a viewer-supported organization. Go to UnicornRiot.Ninja, click support.
636, take 4. 221 or 23.
Copy at 102. Six 3673, can you take 4? Copy, going on for 102.